G'day photographers, Ben from TAFE, hope you're well. Quick video about our diploma meetup on, let's go big screen, on the 19th and 20th of May. It's going to be quite big. I'm excited and I'm about to cough, so excuse me. I'm back. Here's what we've got. On Saturday, we've got a morning and afternoon full of fashion photography with Zoe Wilde. She was here last year if you were lucky enough to attend that, and we went for these really intricate, crazy, full-on artistic looks in the two models. This year we're doing something different. We're going more models, simpler looks, and the idea being that with the 5 or 6 models that are coming, they'll break into teams, small teams with small groups of photographers, and they'll move around TAFE and they'll use both the studios and take some lighting outside into the environment and capture some really, really cool studio and environmental stuff with the models. So it's going to be good. That's going to go from 10 till 4. So you're going to want to bring empty memory cards, lots of batteries. It's going to be a good work day. From 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. it's going to be quick time. It's going to be some time to grab some dinner, have a rest, put on a fresh check shirt. Because at 5:30 p.m. we're going to be meeting downtown in Albury, and we're going to muck around and work with low light, slow shutter, night photography, all that kind of work. Going to play around with lights, sparklers, LEDs, all that kind of cool stuff you can do at night. So it's going to be pretty fun. If you were on Facebook last night, today is Friday, so on Thursday night, you'd notice there was a really cool and exciting conversation from Luke Hunter, who's recently graduated, talking about some of the cool things you can do when the lights start to dim. So getting exciting. We'll get into more of that. On Sunday, we've got ourselves a big day. We're back at TAFE, and that is going to be an opportunity for us to edit all the stuff we've shot on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon. We're going to run an editing little workshop. We're going to run a printing workshop. The special guest during that time is going to be Zach Simpson, who graduated from us. He's also done his Cert 4. So he's followed a real, he's walked the road that a lot of the Cert 4 photographers who are coming and the diploma photographers who are coming have walked. He's now in Jindabyne. He's got a really great business going that does the whole sort of photography service. Plus, the thing that is exploding for Zach is the drones. This is some of Zach's work too, over here, by the way. Now, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m, we're going to finish off with a nice cruise around to the Library Museum in Albury to check out the Tony Mott exhibition. He's a very famous rock and music photographer. He's been working for a long time. He's pretty much my heroes include Batman, Optimus Prime, and Tony Mott. So really exciting to see his stuff. It was going to be even more exciting. We were going to have a chance to meet him on the Saturday. That's all fallen through. He's been postponed for some reason. So that won't be able to happen this weekend. So we get to see his work, but we don't get to meet the man himself. So by 4 p.m, that should wind us up nicely, and we should all be ready to travel home and go to bed. And if you're wondering, yeah, it sounds good, but is any of this what's it going to be like? Let's check it out. This is Zoe's Instagram. She's the hairstylist who is running the fashion on Saturday. Quite an accomplished artist. Recently won awards. Doing this while as, a very busy mum to one and almost another one. And just very much not just your kind of character where you go and get a haircut from, but we're talking style, we're talking art form, we're talking theme, we're talking story. It's real deal. Like Zoe's coming. We're so lucky to have her, and it's going to be a really great chance to, make some incredible stuff for your portfolio, and to build relationships with Zoe, who's always in Melbourne, who's always in Sydney, who's always doing cool stuff somewhere, and to get in touch with some models and some stylists and all of these other people who are working creatively. Yeah, so the networking stuff is huge at this event. Here's some of Luke's stuff. Okay, Luke is probably the best car photographer that I'm in regular contact with. The guy can take an incredible car photo. And, there's a lot of work in these photos. A lot of these are composite. There's, lit from different angles and layers, and like the amount of work and the quality. And this was the photo that Luke hinted that he might pop down with us and see if we can recreate during the night work, which I think you'll agree could be quite a lot of fun. And I would be really interested to learn from Luke how on earth we could do that, safely without getting arrested, all that kind of stuff. So I really think the night shoot's going to be special, along with the rest of the weekend. Okay, who else do we have to talk about? Zach. Here's Zach. ZRS Imagery. He's got a lot of cool stuff going on. He can shoot a landscape. He can shoot portraits and people, cosplay, models, aerials. Look at that. Okay, so there's your websites, zrsphotography.com.au if you want to dive in deeper yourself. LukeHunterMedia.com, and Zoe Wilde Artistry, and her Instagram is probably the best place to see the latest and greatest from Zoe. If you have any questions, please email Tracy or I. You have our emails, or you can give us a call. If you are wondering about where to go and locations and things like that, we will send some maps out. And to help with that, we'd really like to know if you're coming and what parts you would like to attend. Hopefully all of them, but that way we just don't have to send the maps out to everybody. If you can't attend, I know we had a couple of photographers, we were looking at accommodation and we got close, but because of kids or work we couldn't get there. Don't panic. We do all of this again, well, something very similar, usually in the capital city in November. Last couple of years it's been Melbourne. We have done Sydney before. There's always a chance to catch up with us. And you're always welcome to pop into Wodonga TAFE. I'm speaking really to the distance, photographers here, and book the studios too, and the classrooms where our house is your house. Hope to see you on the weekend.